Hey, what's up?
Hello.
So we're gonna do this interview for Amanda 5 years later. Sorry I missed you the first time. So what's your name?
My name is Amanda.
And where were you born?
I was born in San Diego, California.
What is the earliest memory of your life that you can recall?
That is a hard one. Going to the mall with both of my parents when I was like 2 or 3 and they were holding my hands.
What was your relationship like with your parents?
It's good. It's been good.
Do you remember the questions, Jolie?
Yeah, because the first one that you asked definitely wasn't one of the questions. What was your best childhood memory?
I already said that.
Best, not first.
Can I just say a random one, like a funny one?
Sure.
It's pretty long.
Yeah. I don't like
Okay.
long stories.
So I was in preschool, and instead of bobbing for apples on Halloween, we had apples hanging from trees, like by ropes, and you're supposed to jump up and grab them with your teeth.
That sounds like a terrible idea for
I know.
preschoolers.
And I got one. I was so excited, but I've never eaten apple skins before because my mom always peeled them for me. So what I did was I walked around the whole entire sand pit.
Box.
Sand pit.
It's a box.
No, it's like a big giant playground full of sand.
Okay.
And I took a bite from the apple and I spit out the skin until it was just the apple, and then I ate it, and I buried like all of the pieces with my foot, and this kid was playing in the sand and he was like, "Ew, what's that?" And then I ran away.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A marine vet.
So like, help animals when they're injured?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go swim with them?
I'm not sure yet.
You are.
Okay.
Well, what does it mean to be successful for you?
Oh, for me? Just to be happy with where you are.
I like that. If you were 30 years old right now, what would you do?
What would I do if I was 30?
If you were 30 right now, what would you be doing?
I'd look in the mirror and be like, what happened?
And then what else would you be doing?
I would do things that 30-year-olds can do. I don't know. I would buy a house.
Yay. What is your worst fear?
My worst fear. Oh, that requires thinking. Losing everyone.
Like to death?
Yeah, I'm being by myself.
Would that be a greater fear than you dying yourself?
Yes. I'm not scared of dying.
Thanks for that answer. Any more questions? Any questions you remember?
Favorite kind of food?
What's your favorite kind of food?
Italian.
What from Italian?
Pasta.
Thanks for that answer.
What was your worst childhood memory?
Oh yeah, worst childhood memory.
I don't have worst childhood memory.
If you can change one thing about your life right now, what would you change?
I'm pretty happy right now, so I don't think I'd change anything.
If you had like $10 million, what would you do with it?
I would figure out how much I needed for college and then spend the rest or donate some of it.
Where would you donate it?
To the Red Cross.
If you can go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Right now,
Yep.
Greece or Brazil.
Which one first?
Oh gosh. Greece.
Who would you take with you?
Jolie.
Who's the second person who you would take with you?
You.
Oh, thanks. I don't believe that. Any questions you remember?
If you could meet anyone dead or alive, who would you pick?
Jesus.
Who's the second person?
Frank Sinatra.
What would you ask Jesus if he was here?
I would ask him how he felt about being Jesus.
And what would your second question be?
I'd be like, I would ask, I don't know, I would just ask him that, and then I'd ask him, to perform a miracle.
How old are you right now?
15.
10th grade?
Yes.
Sophomore.
Yay.
Yay.
Underclassmen.
What are your favorite activities and hobbies?
I like to watch TV shows.
Who's your role model?
Julie Goulash.
Why is Jolie Goulash your role model?
Because she's good at everything. She has impeccable social skills. She is academically blessed and genetically blessed, as you can see.
Do you think Jolie is smarter than Ethan?
No.
No.
She just tries harder than Ethan.
So Ethan is smarter.
But he doesn't try.
Ouch. Remember any more questions?
No.
If you could meet a celebrity, who would you meet?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Selena or Demi?
No, not. Wait, what?
Demi. All the way.
What? What is this? Why? Why?
Demi Lovato is better than Selena Gomez.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
But like, those are two very interesting choices to give.
Any more questions that we can remember?
That wasn't a question.
Questions from...
The interview.
Can you
Do you
think of
believe in
any?
fate?
Yeah.
I
Do you believe in
God's
destiny?
plan. Does that count? Like
Do you-
God has a plan for everyone?
So, do you believe in destiny?
No.
What is God's plan for you?
I don't know yet. I just gotta believe.
Con thử cái này. Ý mẹ
We
dịp
have a
đi.
visitor.
Ok. Nha.
Rồi.
Ờ.
Một giờ sáng rồi. mình
Thôi
mua
thì ngày mai
sữa.
2 cái thôi. Thôi để cho ấy ngủ để ngày mai đi nữa.
If you can ask yourself a question, what would that question be?
Why would I ask myself a question?
If you were me and you had to ask you a question,
Oh.
what would the question be?
If you were stranded on an island with an unlimited food supply, what else would you bring?
Yeah, what else would you bring besides Jolie?
Well, the logical answer would be to bring a smartphone that has Wi-Fi, so I could alert.
The authorities.
Yes. A non-logical answer would be to bring a laptop so I could watch TV shows.
What do you admire about Jolie?
That's a really weird question.
Her charisma.
Do you think that Jolie admires you?
No.
Did you know that Denial is not the only river in Egypt?
Yeah. That's not funny, but I got it.
And tell us about your relationship with God.
I've been enlightened, says Julie.
Yeah.
What are your favorite topics in school?
Biology.
Have you taken it?
No. But I know I like it because I'm starting to do summer stuff.
Do you want to go to college outside of San Diego or in San Diego?
Outside, definitely outside.
Where do you... Why?
I don't want to stay here. It's boring.
Where do you want...
You don't get the full college experience.
Where do you want to go to college?
UCLA.
What's your second choice?
I want to go to USD, but that's in San Diego. So if it wasn't in San Diego, I'd go there.
Pepperdine also. It's a really pretty school. In Malibu. Next to UCLA. Do you think in the future you're gonna live... What city would you want to live in?
I don't want to live in New York.
In Manhattan?
Brooklyn.
Are you a hipster?
No. Not at all.
Why do you want to live in Brooklyn?
Because it's pretty and because it's cool and urban.
Oh, you've been to Brooklyn.
I've seen photos of Brooklyn.
Oh. Where do you think Jolie's gonna live when she grows up?
I think Jolie's gonna live somewhere like Seattle or Alaska. No, not Alaska.
Alaska.
Or Canada.
In Vancouver or Toronto?
Toronto.
Hey,
She
this
would live
interview is
in
not about you.
Montreal. She'd live in Montreal.
So she's gonna become Canadian, eh? If you can change something about yourself, what would it be?
That's hard. I would change my IQ.
Do you think IQ can be changed by yourself through hard work?
Maybe, but it's like most of it you gotta be born with it, you know?
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite quote?
Not that I can think of on the top of my head.
Can you say something to us in French?
I don't speak a lot of French.
Just some sentences.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Amanda.
If you can tell a younger version of yourself some tips and give a younger version of yourself some advice, what would it be?
What age?
9 years old.
Keep doing you.
What else?
You're gonna not be happy all the time, but that's okay, because that's part of being wholesome.
That's it?
That's it. I don't have any advice for myself.
Anyway, I think I'm done with questions. We have no more questions?
That was a long interview.
Did you have fun with this interview?
Yes.
Are you glad that you had this interview?
Yes.
Alright, goodbye.
Bye.